Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Some of you have seen this before, but he's having a question about these holes. So I'm going to go over a couple of things for him. I think I mentioned this before. Set your duplicate distance on 0, 0. This evidently is going to be a plasma cutter because these are mounting holes. Set your page 48 by 48. And then if that, or 4896, if that's the size of your plasma cutter. I can't imagine a laser cutting something that big. So my question is, I can see multiple lines around this. So his question is, how does he make these holes actually holes? So we're going to set our nudge distance. This thing is 27 inches wide. Let's set our nudge factor on 30. And let's start moving things out of their way. There's one layer of lines. There's two layers of line. There's three layers of lines. And then there's the color, and then there's the holes. All you have to, let me get rid of this. I measured his holes. He said they were 7/16, which is 43.75. The only question is, how does he make these holes actually holes? So I signify a cut line as a red hairline. So I'm going to nudge this back over. I'm just going to delete this filled in one. I'm going to delete that extra copy, and the extra copy is plasma cutter. I never have really asked you if that's what's going on. This should all work. All you have to do to make those holes real is take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in, and then left click, right click, and now those are holes. That's all you need to do. So delete this file, group that together, and put it back into your page. And then I really should have asked you before I made the video and see also it'll all stay together no matter what you do with it. So if it is a plasma cutter, you want to like put her right there so you won't waste the other part of the metal. Anyway, I hope that helped, and thank you for watching.